Yes, big brother.
You have won the head of house for this week.
Roll a 6 to progress.
Trees, J. Paul, Whitemoney, and
Beatrice, earrings, me, Whitemoney.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Okewumi and this is the Big Brother Bbnaija review season 6 live on the Wumi's Talk Show. I'm so glad to be here again, and I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers and those that are watching my videos for the first time, and to all my returning subscribers. Thank you. I love you so much. Basically today I'm going to first start with the conspiracy of Whitemoney knowing the wild cards before the show, and then we can proceed to the head of house game, the punishment the housemates went through, and the eviction process. So guys, stay till the end of this video. Don't go nowhere. There's so many things for you to catch up in this video. Welcome back, guys. So according to Pere and Maria, they believe that Whitemoney knew that they were the wild cards even before the show. So that's exactly what the conspiracy theory is about. Now, recall that Maria didn't know that Pere was her partner. Like, she didn't even know that Pere was a wild card. She too was searching for who the second wild card is in the house. And, you know, on Friday at the jacuzzi, whatever, she found out that Pere was the wild card. And so earlier this morning, Maria confronted Whitemoney, and she was like, okay, on Friday when she met with Pere told her a lot of things. You know, Pere even told her that Whitemoney already knows that both of them are the wild cards. And he told her a lot of things that made her believe that, okay, that there was no way. That she confronted Whitemoney. And also yesterday night, Pere also confronted Whitemoney, told Whitemoney that he knowing that they were the wild cards before any other person in the house is not because he's smart. He kept on saying it times without number that it's not because you're smart you know it. Do you understand? You're not that smart. So, and now Maria confronting Whitemoney this morning and saying that, how did you know that we were the wild cards? Because like I didn't make it very obvious. Like, how did you know? Like, what made you know that I was the wild card? And then Whitemoney was like, I just knew that you were the wild card. And Maria went on to say something like, if she, in front of some other house, and said, if you guys knew how he knew that we were the wild cards, it may get him disqualified, or it may actually defeat the purpose of the game. And she stormed out angrily. So now recall that these housemates, they said how they got to know that they were the wild card. Perez said that he didn't even know, that they just called him up on stage. Like, it was last minute. They called him up on stage and told him that it was going to be the wild card. Does he accept to go or not? According to Maria said that, okay, she was even lucky. Like, she wasn't supposed to be on the show, but like they considered her and told her to come and play the role of the wild card. And so she was excited that, okay, as long as I get to be on the show, even if it's 1 week, if they get it, okay, it's fine, but at least I'm on the show. And she took the offer. So Pere came in 4th, Whitemoney came in 5th, and Pere said that it was on stage he knew that it was a wild card. Could Pere have insinuated to Maria that Whitemoney heard when they made him the wild card, or Whitemoney suspected, you know, because Whitemoney was behind him? Like, could Pere have insinuated that Whitemoney knew before the show? Because that's what they're insinuating, and it's a very serious allegation. And I feel like it's something Whitemoney can actually guess, because of how smart he is and because of how calculated he is. So I don't know what to believe right now, because because of that, because Perry knew that, because Perry has this information, Perry has it in mind that Whitemoney already knows that they're the wild card. So ever since Perry got into the house, he has been having issues with Whitemoney. He has been confronting Whitemoney. He has been saying so many terrible things about Whitemoney. And after the wild cards eviction, and Maria found out that Perry had already even told her that Whitemoney already knows that they are both the wild card. Now the issue I have with this is, he knew, even though he knew illegally or mistakenly or perfectly, he deliberately did not nominate you. He deliberately did not tell the other housemate, because he wanted you to stay in the house and he didn't want you to go home. So what do you want from him? What do you want him? I feel like they want him to, they don't want him to feel as, they don't think he's smart enough. Yes, they want him to admit that he's not smart enough to know that they were the actual wildcards. Rather, he eavesdropped, or he knew beforehand, but they wanted him to admit that he's not smart enough. And Whitemoney, on the other hand, might have guessed. Do you understand? But he doesn't want to accept that he wasn't smart enough. He wants to prove that he was smart enough to know. But meanwhile, he might have just guessed and put one or two things together. So I feel like this is a very confusing thing, and it is a very great allegation that Maria made against Whitemoney, saying that he knew about this beforehand. But guys, let me know what you think about this particular conspiracy theory. Do you think that Maria is right, or do you think that Maria is making false allegations against Whitemoney? Leave it down below in the comment section. Moving on.
Rewards you with 700 Bbnaija each. There are two issues that need addressing. Whispering and speaking in hushed tones are not allowed in Big Brother's house. You disregarded Big Brother's instruction and helped separate the grains of rice that have accidentally mixed with
This housemate can catch cruise for Africa. Anyways, like you heard earlier, Big Brother, yesterday during the live evictions, before the live evictions, the housemates were going inside the diary room to nominate. So when Angel went inside the diary room and came out, Biggie told her to pass an information to the housemate to get prepared for the live eviction show. And the housemates were like, you are lying. Why would Big Brother tell you to deliver that type of message to us? Why didn't he tell the head of us? You are lying. You are joking with us. And most of them sat down. They didn't believe her. And she was like, I'm serious now. But the way she was saying, she was like, Big Brother said, this kind of jokingly. She wasn't so serious. But, she was actually saying, I'm serious. Big Brother said I should deliver this message. And she went back to sit. And some people were like, you said you should tell us to dress up, and you're going back to sit down, that type of thing. So when Saga went in, Big Brother told him to come out and tell them that they will be punished for disobeying and not listening to Angel. So today, Big Brother gave them their punishment. Actually, first rewarded each housemate with 700 Bbnaija each, and then he gave them their punishment, not just because they disregarded his instructions yesterday, but because they also are fond of whispering into their ears and using harsh tones to communicate. They have their mic, and Biggie has warned themselves that it's not just one person. The whole of them whispered throughout last week and this week. So he punished them for both doings, and he told them to separate the grains of rice from beans. And he gave them like a basket to pick in the storeroom, which they split among themselves. And it was a very tasking one. They did not believe it because, when Biggie said he would punish them, they were like, okay. But they did not actually believe that this was what the punishment was going to be like. But they really had fun, doing their punishment. They were chanting rhymes, old rhymes, singing old songs, nursery school rhymes and primary school rhymes. It was so nice seeing them together, working together. Because everybody's doing it together, it didn't seem like such a big burden. While some other housemates in the garden did their work silently and quietly. Moving on, guys.
You have won the head of house for this week. Congratulations.
Thank you, big brother.
Kindly confirm your nominations.
Beatrice, J. Paul, Whitemoney, and
Confirm your nominations.
Beatrice, earrings, me, Whitemoney.
Jackie B,
Yes, Big Brother.
do you accept this role and responsibility?
Yes, I do, Big Brother.
If you ask me today, I'd say the head of house games was much more easier, as Big Brother made the challenges and obstacles a little bit easier for them to accomplish. So guys, this is the scoreboard for today's head of house game, and the highest in the game was Boma, getting 26 points, which automatically made him the first male head of house for this season. And as usual, Big Brother gave him 45 minutes to think about of who he wants to choose as his deputy. While he was thinking, yesterday Big Brother said if the wild cards did not go, like if the housemate did not successfully know who they are, or were not able to nominate them, like catch them, like fish them out, that they will be given a nomination edge. Now this nomination edge would allow them to pick the housemates they want, 4 housemates they want to be up for eviction this week. So that was what the nomination edge was about. So Maria and Pere were called into the diary session to give 4 names of 4 housemates they would want to nominate to be up for eviction this week. Maria nominated Whitemoney, Gerins, J. Paul, and Beatrice, while Pere voted Whitemoney, J. Paul, Whitemoney, Niyi, Earrings, and Beatrice. He didn't vote J. Paul. It was Maria that voted J. Paul. So now Big Brother asked the following housemate to stand up, the housemate that they voted for, like coupled together their votes. They voted J. Paul, Beatrice, Whitemoney, Earrings, and Niyi. So the 5 of them were up. And so Big Brother asked Boma, because Boma becoming the head of us, he earned him a veto power, and that veto power allows him to save one person and replace it with another housemate, and replace the person with another housemate. And tonight, Boma chose to save J. Paul and replacing J. Paul with Yusuf. So the 5 housemates currently up for eviction are Yusuf, Earrings, Niyi, Beatrice, and Whitemoney. Leaving Beatrice as the only female housemate up for eviction this week. And guys, guess who Boma chose as his deputy for this week? He chose Jackie B, and she accepted to play the role of deputy for Boma. Congratulations to them both. This is not the end of the gist, guys. So guys, after the whole nomination process, emotions and everything started playing. Like the parents started crying, and I'm like, Oga, what's happen? Why they cry? You wait, even before they don't tell, say you get nomination edge, you don't already know who you want to evict. When they then called him to the diary room, he was not hesitating. I don't know whether he was trying to pretend like he was sorry for evicting them, or he didn't even actually have anybody in mind. And like Whitemoney was the first person on his mind. Like yesterday, even when he thought that yesterday they were supposed to evict people, he already had Whitemoney in his mind. So when they called him to diary session today, he was not hesitating before he called Whitemoney. And I'm like, oh God, say it. Like, we know that you and Whitemoney are not cool, and you have something against him. And funny how Maria also chose Whitemoney because of this conspiracy issue that they had. Today she had this argument with Whitemoney. Like I said earlier, she was saying that he knew that they were the wild card before. And Whitemoney was saying that he didn't know. And she said Whitemoney is lying to her. And because he's lying to her, she hates people that likes to play with her intelligence. And so she has held that. And the reason why Maria is insisting that Whitemoney knows is because Pere told her something. I don't know what Pere could have told her, but I know Pere told her something regarding Whitemoney knowing that they're the wildcard before the show. And that was what made her have this little quarrel with wildcard and with Whitemoney, and eventually nominating him. And after doing that, she felt so guilty. She was crying. I felt her own tears were even genuine. But you see this Pere, he said it earlier yesterday that he was manipulative. He tried to manipulate the housemate to believe that he was not the wild card. But Maria played her game very smoothly. But that's his story for another day. So his tears were fake to me. And, Maria was crying, and then she went to meet Whitemoney. She felt guilty for nominating him. And Whitemoney said, it's just a game. We move. I'm evicted. They go vote for me. And all of that. We move. Anyways, guys, I don't want to bore you guys further. we've come to the end of today's review. Please, if you watch this video to the end, do ensure to subscribe, like, share, and also let me know who you think will survive the eviction and who you think will go home this week. Don't forget to vote for your favorite housemates so they won't go home. The names of the nominees are Niyi, Whitemoney, Earrings, Niyi, Whitemoney, Earrings, Beatrice, and Yusuf. So don't forget to vote for your favorite housemates. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.